The history of Fawlty Towers remakes. Now, we may all be familiar with the British sitcom Fawlty Towers from the 1970s. It was starring and written by John Cleese and only aired 12 episodes, but it became an instant comedy classic. There have been 3 failed attempts to bring that to the United States in some form. Let's take a look. The first attempt was in 1978, a sitcom called Snavely. Snavely starred Betty White, of that time Mary Tyler Moore fame, and Harvey Korman, of that time of Carol Burnett Show and Mel Brooks films fame. It was pretty close to the original, using some plot elements and even some dialogue from the original. It only aired 1 episode and then it was pulled. It was not very good, from what critics have said. It was helmed by 2 producers who had never done comedy before. They went on to make Matlock. That gives you an idea. And Cleese said that it was too slow, and the dialogue, they tried to include edgy dialogue, which just didn't work. Next one, jump to 1983. A show called Amanda's, or Amanda's by the Sea, sometimes referred to. But Amanda's, B. Arthur, fresh off of her success with Maude, wanted another big project, so the US remake of Fawlty Towers was going to be it. But her running a hotel that was by the seaside was basically the only similarity. The rest of it, different characters, different plots, no other similarities to Fawlty Towers. They filmed 13 episodes, but only aired 10 of them and then pulled the plug. It was a huge disappointment to B. Arthur, who had just come off of Maude, like I said. But 2 years later, she was cast in The Golden Girls with Betty White, so the rest is history. The third, in 1999, John Larroquette of Night Court fame starred in a television show on CBS called Payne, P-A-Y-N-E, and starred as a hotel manager named Royal Payne. That was his name. Anyway, it was the only remake that really sort of had John Cleese's blessing. He even guest starred in a few of the episodes as a rival hotel owner. But again, this did not do as well. They filmed 9 episodes, but only showed 8 of those episodes. The last sort of remake that wasn't a remake, but a rumor, in 2023, Cleese had said that he was working with his daughter Camilla Cleese on a remake to bring Fawlty Towers back to television. It would have been Basil and his long-lost daughter opening a hotel in the Caribbean. But there has been no other news on that reboot. So that's the history of Fawlty Towers remakes.